Archaludon EX is one of the new big decks coming out of Surging Sparks. We've covered this earlier with the Starmie and the Maximum Belt. I really like that build. Definitely head over to the link in the description below to check out that video. But we're going to try a little more Archaludon today. And this time we are pairing it up with Dialga VSTAR. And I will admit, the combo seems pretty wonky. It feels very wonky, but when you hit it, it's pretty awesome. So today, we've got a build to try and make that happen. I'm Jed from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Archaludon with Dialga VSTAR. Now, Archaludon is very thick at 300 HP on a stage 1 Pokemon. Very difficult for a number of decks to one-hit KO, but not every deck though, which is a problem. We do have the amazing ability Assemble Alloy, where when you evolve into Archaludon, you can attach 2 basic metal energy from your discard pile to any of your metal Pokemon in any way you like. You can use this to very easily power up Archaludon itself. You could also use it to power up Dialga VSTAR, where its Metal Blast does 40 damage plus 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon, but really we are using it for Star Chronos for 220 damage, and you get to take another turn after this one. So being able to hit for 200 plus damage on 2 straight turns can really help you end certain games. It's a pretty wonky combo. There's a bunch of ways to do it. I think that the one way we have it in this deck is with Scramble Switch, where you get to switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and if you do, you may move any amount of energy from the Pokemon you moved to your bench to the new active Pokemon. Now, if you're looking like a reasonable combo is moving 4 energy off of your Pokemon onto Dialga, and then you attach from hand for 5. You're going to have to make sure you've got 4 energy on the Archaludon in the active before you Scramble Switch so that you've got enough energy. I made that mistake. I thought you could move all energy from your Pokemon when I first tried it. Did not work. Automatically lost the game. Terrible. So make sure that you've got, ideally you've got 4 energy here. You might have, there's other ways of doing it. Like you might just be able to evolve 2 Archaludons and then just load the energy directly onto Dialga itself. Either way you do it, make sure you sequence it right so that you can make the combo happen. All right, let's go look at the counts here. We've got 4-3 of the Archaludon, and Duraludon here is actually kind of important because, one, it's got 130 HP, which is really high. The only thing really sniping this out is Kyurem and Regidrago, and when that happens, it's terrible, but very unlikely to happen more often than not. And then you also, in most matchups, like you're not playing Regidrago literally every single time, even though it is a pretty popular deck. Its Raging Hammer attack is very cool. So for 2 metal and a colorless, you do 80 damage and 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. With Relicanth in play, your Memory Dive ability lets you copy a pre-evolution attack. So Archaludon can actually use Raging Hammer. And let's say Dragapult swings on you. You are now doing 200 plus 80, 280 damage. And in certain other cases, you can actually return one-hit KO. So if Regidrago uses Phantom Dive on you, you are now swinging for 280 damage. You can just one-hit KO with Archaludon. So those are the types of things that are possible with Relicanth. All right, and the rest of the cards in the deck, 2-2 line of Dialga V and VSTAR, 1 copy of Lumineon, which can help us grab that Scramble Switch, where we'll use it to grab Irida, and then from there, Irida can grab us that Scramble Switch out of the deck. We've got 1 copy of Fezandipiti, helps us draw 3 cards after one of our Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn, and then Radiant Greninja can discard an energy and draw 2 cards, getting that energy in the discard pile to reattach onto Archaludon later. For trader cards, we've got trainer cards. We've got 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice. In particular, look to discard that energy so you can reattach it with Archaludon later. 1 copy of Switch to switch our active Pokemon to the bench. 1 copy of Irida to grab a water Pokemon and an item. This can grab us a Greninja or Lumineon, but really we're using it to grab Scramble Switch more often than not. 3 copies of Earthen Vessel lets you discard a card and grab 2 basic energy from your deck and put it into your hand. 1 copy of Counter Catcher. When we're behind on prizes, we can gust up an opposing bench Pokemon, put it into the active. This is awesome where we're oftentimes behind on prizes. Take easy KOs on something like a Fezandipiti, Squawkabilly, Teal Mask Ogerpon, stuff like that. We've got 2 copies of Iono, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Still a great disruption option, still a great way of getting hand cards into your deck, even if it's a little less powerful than before because of stuff like Fezandipiti drawing cards after KOs. 2 copies of PokéStop lets us search for items from our discard pile. You discard the top 3 cards, grab any items you find there, put them into your hand. We run a ton of items in this deck, so we are less likely, but not completely unlikely, to discard bad stuff along the way. 1 copy of Professor Turo Scenario lets you put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. You discard everything attached, but that's fine. Oftentimes you're scooping up an Archaludon that's been damaged, and then you can just evolve it and then reattach the energy, and you're good. 4 copies of Night Stretcher lets you grab a Pokemon or a basic energy card from your discard pile, put it back into your hand. This can get you that Dialga piece, that can get you Archaludon, whatever the case may be. Night Stretcher, awesome for that. 2 copies of Pokégear 3.0 lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and any sort of supporters there, you can put that into your hand. You can put 1 of those supporters in there. Really good combo with PokéStop. If you've got no supporter, you can PokéStop, possibly get a Pokégear, and then grab a supporter that you otherwise didn't have. 3 copies of Pokemon Catcher lets you flip a coin, and if heads, gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. I think for Archaludon to work more often than not, you need a ton of gusting in the deck, because there's a lot of EX Pokemon in the active that are attackers that you just can't one-shot. So Pokemon Catcher Boss lets you do all of those things. We've got 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. 1 copy of Pal Pad lets you get 2 supporter cards from your discard pile and put them back into your deck. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 4 copies of Research lets us discard our hand, draw 7 cards, and then that Scramble Switch to move the energy from one Pokemon to another. And then last but not least, we've got 9 Metal Energy. I generally like to go first and try and get down like 2 Duraludons and a Radiant Greninja, and then turn 2, start attacking with Archaludon. Now, you're going to also try and find the right moment to put down Dialga V. This is a 2-prize liability that's just kind of a dead duck on the bench, so you really kind of have to pick your spots and put it down in a time when you think you won't be as likely to get hit. I think that Dialga works best in the mid to late game, in particular as your closer, we can take potentially 4 prizes with Dialga VSTAR. So definitely try and find the right spot to make Dialga work. And I will admit, real talk, right? I've just showed you this profile for this deck. I will admit, I don't think this is the best way to play Archaludon. I like Archaludon with the Starmie package and the maximum belt. We've seen there was a major online tournament where Archaludon won with the Megaton blower A-spec. I think that probably still works better than Dialga. I think the combo is just a little too fiddly. And you're going to see it in these matches where, like, I either got it at the very end, like almost by fluke, or I was holding it in my hand and I got disrupted away. And I don't think the combo works consistently enough or as well as I would like. And maybe someone's got the more optimized Dialga list, and that's totally fine. If so, if you do find someone you think's got the ideal Archaludon Dialga list, put it in the comments here. But yeah, I think I'm glad that I did the experiment and saw whether or not it worked. And when it does work, it's pretty awesome. All right, let's get to these matches. With this hand, okay, we are going to go... I want another Duraludon down. Let's go get a Greninja set up. Actually, you know what? Let's hold our hand. We don't have to get Greninja set up right away. We are going to almost certainly going to research here. And we have our pieces so that we can get Archaludon up, plus a KO of our choice. So we don't have to get too crazy here. Fez could be a good one to KO first. Okay, Squawk could be a good one to KO. Ceruledge. Okay. If they get down a second Charcadet, if they get down a second Charcadet, we go after a 2-prizer. If we don't, I think it's Gust KO Squawk, Gust KO Fezandipiti, Dialga, try to Dialga 2-prize. Did they use this ability already? Yeah, they did. Ooh, they got rid of the legacy energy. Potentially good. Okay, Charcadet's annoying. Let's go for a 2-prizer here then. We'll go after Fez. Ugh. I think we have to get rid of Night Stretcher here. I don't want to give them PokéStop, but I might need to. At this point, we have to find a item-based gust, and we don't. Not yet, anyway. Let's go see if we can find something else. No. Do get a Scramble Switch. That potentially helps us later, but right this second, that's not a good trade there at all. We are not finding the pieces we need in the slightest. Unfortunately, yeah. So Fezandipiti plus PokéStop gives them a lot to work with. You hope I cough too much today? Yep, they get their Cerule Edge. They are doing not a lot. I think we have to Iono here, unfortunately. I think if we're going to win, I think we need Dialga here. Uh-oh. Oof, a lot of energy now. They are probably not one-hit KOing us, but they're going to one-hit KO on the following turn. Almost certainly going to one-hit KO on the following turn. So we really need to make some stuff happen here. Yeah, 210. So almost certainly dead on the following turn. Do we get Dialga down right this second? We are this is a big risk here, putting the Dialga out on the field like this. I'm gonna attach the Dialga here. And we might have lost the game just now. Oh, we have Catcher. We have Catcher. That's good. We have another... There we go. We take out the Fez. And I think we PokéStop here. Let's see what we can... Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go and swing for 220. Well, do I think they'll bring back computer search? I think not. At this point, no. Turo, we're getting a bit late, but Fezandipiti now is fantastic. Is there a world in which we could hit double Archaludon with Scramble Switch and potentially take the 2 turns here? That would be incredible. I think we need to shake up our hand, though. We know the Scramble Switch is pretty... Oh, they're still not hitting for 3. Okay. Let's go and shake up our hand first. Let's shake up our hand first. We'll go grab Greninja. And let's go Fez. We're behind. No, we're ahead on prizes. So we go Turo scenario. No. Let's PokéStop here. We get an Earthen Vessel. I don't think... Is there... I don't see a route where we win at this point. How many Archies are in there? There's one. Okay. Can we get one down? All right. If we stay ahead on prizes... Is there a world where swinging into this is better for us than... Okay. Calculated risk here. If we go... No, if we go into... Yeah, they're going to bring up a Ceruledge, at which point... Yeah, we go... Here, this is the play. As unlikely as it could be. We're going to try and Dialga to hit the Ceruledge twice and win the game. There's our Scramble Switch. I think we might have it. As long as they don't hand disrupt us, we might have the win. Oh, wait. We have to find Night Stretchers, though. That we have to find. We're going to lose 2 Archaludons right now. So, we need to find... No! We had the pieces! We had the pieces! Okay, there's a Night Stretcher. Okay. So this is looking really bad. Like, really, really bad. I can... Okay, there's our Scramble Switch play, right? I need to find one more Night Stretcher. Oh, I need to find a Dialga VSTAR too. So we need to find a whole bunch of stuff here. 2, 3. Let's go and Fez up. There's the Scramble Switch. I think we have to PokéStop here. Do. Second Night Stretcher. Do I have to move the energy? Or we just use it as a switch? I think we just use it as a switch, so we don't even get the scramble part. But we get the switch. We start Chronos, 220. That's not exactly the way that I would have drawn up this play. But... we get the win. GG's. Monstrous upset there against Ceruledge, and that wasn't... ideally, I would have loaded up the energy onto... something else in the active, and then we could have hit the swap. But the way it worked out there was we were able to load all the energy onto Dialga VSTAR and then switch out to get the double turn there. And that's a terrible matchup for Archaludon, and that was pretty much our only way to win. And thankfully, we were able to hit it. And yes, we could have just used a regular switch at that point versus a Scramble Switch. But Scramble Switch does give you versatility in how you move the energy around, and you can load up a whole bunch to say the Archaludon's already in the active, or you can attack with that, tank a hit, move the Archaludon in, or move that out, move the Archaludon or the Dialga in. Regardless, we were able to hit the wombo combo for the win there. GG's. Okay. And it's Spiritomb too. Okay. Spiritomb is not... yeah, that actually shuts off our Lumineon, but they started bad. They started bad. Let's go grab a second Duraludon. And you know what? Their deck is a little slower to set up. It might be worth getting the Dialga in there. I don't think we're getting a turn 2 Star Chronos, but Star Chronos could help even things out for us. Moondust, what deck do you play? Oh no. Yeah, our opponent's cooked. We'll take it. We'll take it. Easy win. Okay, we'll get rid of the catcher. And I know, we're playing with our food a little bit here. I just want to make sure we maximize our turns here. And, oh, I could even Scramble Switch. Yeah. Okay, for funsies, we're going to Scramble Switch, all right? If we could hit a second Archaludon. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, we actually had it right there. We had turn 2 Dialga VSTAR ready to go. Regidrago again. Okay, can we do better than last time here? The Scramble Switch, the Earthen Vessel. Okay. We will we're gonna attach. I know they're not gonna attack right now. We're fine. We should take a KO on a 2-prizer here. And then we can figure it out from there. Scramble Switch already in hand. It's too soon. The Scramble Switch play is definitely what we're going for here. Ooh. Okay, they are able to recover at least some of that energy back. And they really should get a second Regidrago on the bench. And don't leave it to... Don't leave it to chance. Maybe they have Iono or something, but like you need to get a second Regidrago down right now. Okay, yeah, Iono works, and maybe they get a second one here. But like I wouldn't have gone to Ogerpon. Are they actually going to take a KO here? If they get a... Oh, they're not going to get a Fire Energy right this second. Yeah, this was not a great turn for them. They really needed that second Regidrago, and now they are in trouble. I'm feeling very cocky right now, so we are going to go, and we've got 1 in the discard pile. Okay. Let's see if we can... I want to get some energy in the discard pile, so we're going to PokéStop first. Okay. Yeah, we'll go get down a Greninja here. And I'm not going to Iono here. I don't think... Yeah, we'll get rid of 1 and 1. We'll go grab our... Ooh, wrong one. We'll grab our Archie. Go power up, and we're going to take a KO on this Regidrago, at which point they are going to be on the back foot. And Dialga can go absolutely crazy if we can take out Ogerpons with the Scramble Switch play. There's a Scramble Switch. Okay. I need more energy in the discard pile before we can really pop off here. And is there... Dialga VSTAR's in there, yeah. So let's go take 2. But there is potentially a play here. If they're coming in with the... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's definitely a play here. Oh, there's definitely a play here. Let's go! Oh, interesting. They got Noivern in their deck. We haven't seen Noivern in a minute. Let's see how they play this. And yeah, please tell me we have a second Archaludon. Okay, they're going to get the swing in. Oh, yeah, if this is how it ends, please don't hand disrupt. Just swing. No! Oh, we had all the pieces. We had all the pieces. No! No! Ah, that's not nearly as good. This hand is not nearly as good. And they get down the double Draco now. They have learned their lesson. Good for them. Okay. We can't evolve up right this second. We're so back yet, so over. If I put the Relicanth up, there was a possibility that they gusted up. I get that I could have benched it there. But I did not. One, I didn't want them to think that I had it. Two, I didn't want to leave it out there as a potential target. We could potentially get it back later, but like we're going to one-shot this Ogerpon regardless. So that's not necessarily a concern. In the immediate term, it's not going to matter. Yeah, so they'll hit. Still 180 damage. Very respectable. And yeah, there's the... Let's go see if we can gust up the... Yes. We gust that up. And let's see if we can get some energy in the discard pile so that we can... We get one. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. I'm not going to accelerate for one. Let's go and bench... Yeah, we're probably going to lose this next. So I'm going to leave... Yeah, we can bench one. And then we can go... We can go bench Fezandipiti and the Relicanth after. But the Relicanth's not going to matter right this second. Let's go. Yeah, unfortunately, probably not going to get the Scramble Switch play at this juncture. I have a hard time seeing it. We do have the third energy, so if it comes down to it, and we have a gust option here as well. But man, we had it. We had it. Oh, Brilliant Blender. Interesting. The Kyurem takes like all of these out. Yeah. If they can get set up with Regidrago, the Kyurem takes out this, this, and this, and we lose. Eternatus? Okay, they have to thin. Lance! Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, we lost. No! We lost. I'll let this guy hit this play. This is a pretty cool play. But damn. That feels really bad. Yeah, we had it. We literally had it. That Iono absolutely killed us. We had the Scramble Switch play. But did they mill too much? Like if they get down to zero, if they do Legacy Star, they end up with 0 cards. They put stuff back in their hand. Yeah, they don't have it. They can't burn it right now. Okay. We win. Oh man, that was close. That was close. Yeah, they can't Legacy Star. They're just praying that we don't have it like that. Is there? Can we see? Like, I just want to see if... Can we hit the play? Can we hit it? Okay, there's Dialga. If we got Dialga VSTAR, no. I need outs to 2 Duraludons. Or there's the Scramble Switch. We are not going to get there. And, oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, there's an Archaludon. There's an Archaludon. Do we have Dialga VSTAR, though? No, we don't have enough pieces. We can get 1. We can't get both. Yeah, we can load 4 energy onto... Yeah, can we Irida for it? Let's see. Here, let's see what we even have left. No. Night Stretcher gets us 4. Yeah, I think we just take the win here. GG's. Upset victory. We'll still take it. Yeah, Stretcher can get us 1 of the 2 pieces, but it's not going to get us both. We'll take it. That was I'm really mad. We had the combo. We had it. We had it. This might still... Yeah, we could have loaded 4 energy and then Scramble Switched and then get 4 energy on Dialga. We would have gotten 5 energy, but then we don't have the VSTAR, and that's the problem. And we could have hit for 2. But we still got the win against a really tough deck. Being able to gust that Regidrago early did help. And yeah, they were not able to Legacy Star towards the end because they'd milled their cards a little too much. So we'll escape there with the win. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Archaludon with Dialga VSTAR. My apologies. The matches were shaky at best. I thought the Ceruledge one was really good. It does kind of suck that I didn't get to hit the Scramble Switch at the end, and I probably could have sequenced that in a way so that we could have done the Scramble Switch play, but it doesn't matter. We did get the Dialga set up to take that game winner, and then the Regidrago match, like, really frustrating. We literally had it super early, and then we get hand disrupted, and we lost all of the pieces to make it work, and then we just could not make it happen again. But I did want to put that in there to show, like, it can happen, but it can very easily get ripped out of your hands, at which point you have to find another way to win. So that's why we kept that one in there. I hope you enjoyed the matches nonetheless. And yeah, which do you prefer, Archaludon with or without? Is Archaludon even a serious threat? I think there's a lot of questions about how strong Archaludon is. I think that Archaludon is... I don't think it's as strong as Ceruledge. I definitely don't think it's as strong as the best decks in the game right now. I think we're kind of waiting to see, like, is Archaludon like a solid rogue tier deck with room for improvement? But you could have some fun right now and still beat some big decks here and there. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, in3rdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.